Good morning, everybody. It's Sarah, and welcome to Coffee and Crochet with Sarah. And I'm so glad that you decided to watch my video today. Now, before we get started, I do want to remind you that this video is pre-recorded. It's not pre-recorded on Facebook, but it is pre-recorded on YouTube. And what we do is we live video it on my Facebook page, Posh Pooch Designs, 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time, just about every Tuesday, unless I'm sick or in the hospital or something. Or maybe if Christmas falls on a Tuesday, we won't have a live video. But anyway, we do the live video on the Posh Pooch Designs Facebook page, and then I tweak it up a little bit and shoot it over to YouTube. Because I love my Facebook friends and I love my YouTube friends. And some people don't have YouTube and some people don't have Facebook. So I want to get it out to as many people as I possibly can. And I see a bunch of you already clinking in. And I wanted to show you my cup today. Check this out. I actually made this myself. I went to Goodwill and I picked up a couple of restaurant quality just white cups because I didn't have a breast cancer awareness cup and I wanted one. And so I just took my Sharpies and I drew it on there, and then I baked it in the oven. I think it was 350 for 45 minutes. And then now I can put it in the dishwasher and everything. So everybody, let's clink in. Now you'll notice I'm wearing breast cancer awareness shirt. I've got my mom's breast cancer awareness ribbon and her letter A for Ann. And her ribbon says survivor because she did survive for about 5 years. And then unfortunately she passed away after that. And so I love to wear this necklace. It's my mom's. She wore it often. And today our video is going to be all about our giveaway. It's October, and breast cancer awareness patterns and a few other things. So let's get right to it, everybody. I want to say hello to Karen and Sarah and Christine and Dawn, Marlene and Jackie, Linda, Middle of a Stitch. That's a cute name for a crochet blog. Let's see. Dawn, Kimberly, Rita, Sinead, Tina, Teresa, Nicole, Joy Bell, Dawn, Jackie Ann, Dawn. I like your Ann because that's the way my mom spelled her name. No E at the end, just A-N-N. Okay, Crystal. We move this on down. Jennifer, Regina, Dana. Some of you I've already said hello to. Teresa. Let's see, there's Susan and Crystal, Karen, Christine. Boy, a lot of you already clinking in today. Well, I'm super glad that you're all here. Like I said, I always love to see new names, and I always love to see the names of you that I recognize that pop in every week. All right, let's get first to the giveaway. I was really excited about this. And those of you who don't know, Yarnspirations and Red Heart have combined into one business. And so when I contacted them asking for a giveaway for October, I was real excited what I got. So what we're going to have for our giveaway is you're going to receive, if you win, 2 skeins of the Red Heart with Love metallic. You can see the sparkle in that. And 2 skeins of Caron Simply Soft. These are the actual ones that you'll receive. There's a pink and a gray in each one. So that's 4 skeins of yarn. The pink one is called, let me see here. I'm looking at it upside down. There we go. Soft pink. There's 6 ounces acrylic. The gray one is gray, gray heather, and it has 5 ounces. And then these both have 3.5 ounces on them. This is called Rose Metallic, and this one is called Light Gray Metallic. So if you win our giveaway, you'll receive all 4 of those skeins of yarn. And they're in pink and gray because of it being breast cancer awareness. We're sticking with the theme of pink. Now, how does the giveaway work? What we do is the first Tuesday of every month, I tell you what the giveaway is. And then you have 2 weeks. You can comment on the live Facebook or you can comment on the YouTube video. All those comments, the names, not the comments, are put into a random generator online. And then whatever name comes up, that's the person that wins. And I do want to tell you that if a name comes up that's already won this year, not years before, but this year, we'll pick another name. That way more people win and we don't, because you never know how the random generator is going to go. We copy and paste all the names in. It goes boom, and whoever's name comes up is the winner. But if you've already won, we'll go to the next name. All right, because we want to make sure everybody gets a chance to win. Now, you have 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, I will announce who the winner is, and then I'll also tell you how to contact me, which is another thing that someone asked me about yesterday. So there's a couple of ways you can contact me. On my webpage, www.poshpoochdesigns.com, you can go to my webpage and there's a little tab up in the corner. It says contact. You can click that contact button. It shoots right to my email and you can send me an email. Another way is to message me right here on Posh Pooch Designs Facebook page. I've got messages there. I do not recommend that you message my personal page because I never see them. And I don't want you to get upset if you have a question. I've gone in there, but sometimes unless we're friends, I won't see that message, okay? So that's the giveaway. I'm super excited about it. And so you have 2 weeks. You can comment on the Facebook page live today. All your names are in there. They'll all get put in there. And then when I shoot this over to YouTube, you can comment under there. But also remember, we only put the names in one time. I had one lady who commented like 20 times, hoping it gave her extra points. It doesn't. You can comment as many times as you want to, but it doesn't give you extra entries into the giveaway. Alrighty, so 2 weeks from today, I'll announce who the winner is of these, I almost dropped them, 4 skeins of yarn. Alrighty, now what I want to do next is I want to show you how to make a really, really simple awareness ribbon. I'm going to click over to my top cam here, and what you'll see is I've got 3 ribbons here, and I've done 3. I like to do the teal because you all know I had thyroid cancer, and so the teal, although it's teal, purple, and pink, but usually the teal stands for thyroid cancer, and of course the pink, and the yellow because I had it on hand. And I just wanted you to see that you can make this ribbon in any any color that you want for whatever awareness that you want. All right, so to make a really simple ribbon, you just need some worsted weight or medium weight number 4 yarn. It can be acrylic, it can be cotton, or it can be a blend. All right, we're going to use an H hook, which is a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. You'll need a needle to weave in your ends and a pair of scissors. Now, if you want to add a button or a bead or anything to the center, you certainly can. Sometimes I just get those little sticky jewels. I peel the back off and stick one of those on right in the center. All right, so let's make one real quick. And they're super fun and easy to make. We're going to start with a slip knot. And we're going to chain 24 chains. All right, there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And you look at that and you think that is too long for what we're making, but it's really not. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to place a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. We don't count the loop on our hook. There's our first one. So we'll go in the second, we'll go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through both loops. That's a single crochet. All right, so there's one, and we're going to stitch 9 more, so we have 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so now what we're going to do in the next 3 chains, we're going to stitch 2 single crochets. So here's our next one. So we'll stitch 1 and 2. Next one, 1 and 2. And then the next one, 1 and 2. And what that does is that gives us our curl for the top of our ribbon. All right, so now we're just going to stitch single crochets in these last 10 stitches. A little more yarn out there. Now, something that you can do is if you want to make it bigger, you can use a thicker yarn and you can use a bigger crochet hook. I like this size. It measures about 3 inches. All right, I'm going to tie off. I've cut my yarn. And so here's our ribbon. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to weave in these ends on the end so they aren't sticking out. So we'll just thread that onto our needle and we'll just stitch that in through the back and try to go through a few of the fibers of the yarn so it stays put. We'll go that way and then we'll just come right back and we'll clip that off. And then we'll do that to this one as well. There we go. Oops. Get in there. Split on me, didn't it? All right, so we'll do the same thing. And make sure you're doing this to the back of your ribbon, not on the front. It's not really going to show because the ribbon's the same color, but just in case. All right, so we're going to cut that. And now it doesn't look too pretty, does it? So what we're going to do is we're going to lay it out flat. Decide how much loop we want. You might want a bigger loop at the top. We're going to cut another piece of yarn, just about 10 inches. We'll thread that onto our needle. There we go. And we'll come up from the bottom, making sure we go through both of the thicknesses. Now, if you're going to add a button or a bead here, you can do that at this time. Slide the bead on or put the button on by stitching. And what I'm going to do is go back in, and then I'm going to do that again. Pull that to the back. And then I'm going to do a crochet. No, I am going to tie a knot. Now, if you're going to use this as a pen or an applique, this knot's not going to show. It's going to be on the back. And of course, it's not going to show anyway. And if you're worried that that knot's going to come undone, add a little fray check or fabric glue and it will hold it. And that's how you make a super easy applique or pen, brooch, whatever you want to call it. And these are great if you want to add it to a bag, a hat, scarf, cowl, anything, headband that you want to put that on, or you can just take a pen and pin it on and wear it. So I wanted to show you that so you have something super easy that you can make for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about is I get a question all the time about what are the best yarns to use when making a chemo hat. And one thing to keep in mind, and something that I noticed when my mom was going through the chemo treatments, is her hair started to get really brittle, and then it started to fall out in clumps, but it fell out very quickly. And then we decided to shave her head. And so what we would do is make sure if you do that, make sure you add some nice soft lotion, and be careful that look at the ingredients of the lotion, and try not to use one that has alcohol in it, because that can be very stingy when you have a freshly bald head. And this is just something I learned when working with my mom. One of the best lotions is your old-fashioned Jergens. I don't know if it has alcohol in it or not. I can't remember at this point, but I do know that's the one that she liked. Okay, so their head becomes naked quickly. Okay, and so sometimes that can be very sensitive, and so it's real important to use really soft yarns. And both of these yarns that we're giving away, the Red Heart with Love is nice. Do be careful of the metallic if the person you're making this for has a freshly balded head. It can rub a little when your head is sensitive. The Karen Simply Soft is one of my favorites, and another one that we used the other day is the Soft Secret from Hobby Lobby. Those are both really nice soft yarns to use. And the Red Heart Soft is also a really good yarn to use. Now, if you're looking for a cotton, say you want to make a cotton hat, the Hobby Lobby, I love this cotton, is one of the softest that is true to size. And when I say that, you know, all the yarns have a size on them. This one's a medium 4. And some of the cottons that you can get are a little thinner. They say they're a 4, but they're a little thinner. And so if you use that, it's not going to be the same size, of course. And so that's something also to keep in mind. You don't think about it, but when your head is, you know, hairless, your head can become cold even in the summer in air conditioning. And my mom would be sitting there. She'd put her wig on and a hat and a blanket all wrapped around her because she'd just be so cold. Okay, so, and of course, when you're taking chemo, it messes with your immune system and your heart and things like that. And so we need, you know, just to be really careful with the yarns that we choose. You can make all the fun hats and silly hats. They love them. You know, my mom did. But also remember, you know, just to be careful with the yarns that you choose to make the hats out of. And I wanted to show you the hat that we did yesterday. This is a hat that I designed when my mom was going through chemo. This is her hat. This is our Anne's pink ribbon beanie. This is the one she wore. I wear it sometimes. It still smells like her perfume too. That's why I refuse to wash it. Well, we updated the pattern, and we updated and made a brand new video, and we used the Soft Secret with the gray and the pink, and I really love how that turned out. And then this is one we did with the sparkle yarn. This gray's a little bit darker. And so this hat will fit about a 20 to 22 inch head. And also keep in mind, when you're making something with yarn, it's very stretchy. And you want it to be comfortable and not snug, but you also want it to stay put on their head. All right, so that's when we did, updated the pattern and did a brand new video on yesterday. And then we also did this last week, what we call Hoot the Owl. And I had a lot of fun with this. This is the original test. And then this was the tester that came in. I thought this was awesome, all these bright colors. And then when we finished with the pattern, this is the Hoot the Owl washcloth, hot pad, decoration, whatever you want to use it for. And that was so much fun to make and design and test. And that is a free crochet pattern on the blog, as well as a video on YouTube. You can make them out of cotton or acrylic. It just depends on what you're going to do with it. Always remember, if you're going to make a hot pad or placemat or anything that you're going to pull something hot out of the oven or right off the stove hot, you really need to use cotton. Acrylic will melt and it will burn. And then it'll be hot and you'll hurt yourself and you'll ruin what you've spent your time making. The other thing that we did is we updated the chunky headband. Here's the one we did. This is Essence by Red Heart. Essential. I'm sorry, I said Essence. Essential by Red Heart. And it's kind of what I call a fall headband. Here's one we did in the blue and gray, so you can see that guys like them too. The thing about in the fall is you're not going to want to wear a big heavy hat. And I like to walk my dogs early in the morning and sometimes in the evening. And it's nice just to have something across your ears, especially if it's windy. And so this is a nice headband for that. All right, so that's the new patterns, the new videos. All of our patterns, again, are free on the blog for you to view. And then there's also on YouTube, you can go and make them there as well. All right, so that's all my notes. I thought, oh my goodness, I've got so much to talk about today. I don't know if I'll get through all of it, and we did. Well, I'm so glad all of you are here. Don't forget about our giveaway. Let me hold these back up again. You got 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks to comment. All the names will go in that are on the Facebook page live and on the YouTube. And again, 2 weeks, and then we'll announce the winner. And this last winner, she commented, sent me a message within just a few minutes of the video, and I was so happy about that because I love it when the winner contacts me quickly and I can get it out to them quickly. It's just because I love to give away stuff. It's so much fun just to, you know, pack it up, give it away, and just wait for them to get it and see, you know, that they're going to love it. It's just, I just enjoy it. It's so much fun. Alrighty, now, for those of you that came in late, don't forget to watch the beginning of the video where I explain exactly what the giveaway is. We did our little awareness ribbon demo. Make a bunch of those for I mean, they work great for any cause color ribbon. And then, of course, if you didn't clink in, make sure you clink in. Well, that's all I've got for you today. Next week, I'm kind of excited because my husband and I had taken, excuse me, 2 seconds. My husband and I had taken a trip up into the mountains. This is a time of year when all the aspens are bright yellow. And we've got some really great pictures. I'm going to look through them, and I just might teleport you to Aspen next week. Don't you love the magic of the green screen? All righty. Well, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching my video today. And remember, I can't do what I do without you. Have a great week, everyone. See you next week.